Aggressive Westport Secondary School senior, Matthew Kidman dreams of a lifelong in legislative issues. He has been acknowledged to lofty Georgetown College, however might have the option to manage the cost of it in the event that he can win an enormous grant. With graduation drawing nearer, he battles to find anything really important about his secondary school insight. Nonetheless, his karma changes when he meets his wonderful nearby neighbor Danielle. The freakish Danielle and the consistent Matthew each end up being the ideal supplement for the other, and they are promptly stricken with each other. Notwithstanding, the relationship is tested when Matthew finds through his pornography aficionado companion Eli that Danielle was as of late a porno entertainer under the stage name Athena. Heeding Eli's guidance on the best way to manage this unimaginable disclosure, Matthew takes Danielle to an unpleasant inn. Danielle surmises that Matthew has found her past and rebuffs him by playing out a striptease and offering herself to him physically. At the point when Matthew ends up being bothered and inquires as to why she is corrupting herself for him, Danielle calls him out on his base expectations and suddenly cuts off the friendship. Matthew goes to Danielle's home the next day and endeavors to accommodate with her, however discovers that she is getting back to the pornography business, and is leaving for Las Vegas with her ex. Pornography maker Kelly. Matthew, filled with culpability and regret, follows Danielle to Las Vegas to track down her performing at a porno show, where Kelly menacingly cautions Matthew not to disrupt his business. At the point when Matthew persuades Danielle not to rejoin the business, Kelly kidnaps Matthew from school and actually attacks him, saying that Danielle's inability to show up on set has cost him $30,000. Kelly offers to allow him to delete his obligation by breaking into a rival maker Hugo Opulent's home to take an honor statuette. However, after Matthew has gone into the house, Kelly brings in a burglary report and leaves the premises. Matthew barely keeps away from the police and races to his grand supper. High on happiness that Kelly told him was ibuprofen, he ad-libs a profoundly wistful discourse yet misses out on the grant to a nothing to such an extent as the indifferent, understudy, pre-Danielle form of Matthew. Kelly then, at that point, gets his cash back by taking $25,000 Matthew raised to present to Sam Nang, a splendid Cambodian understudy, to concentrate on in the US. Not having any desire to clear up his associations for the porno business, Matthew had recently acquainted Kelly with the bank staff as his understudy consultant. Despite the fact that Matthew misunderstands Sat Idol, he actually fears that he will have to deal with removal or criminal penalties for his accidental job in the extortion. And he goes to Danielle for help. Danielle brings in a couple of companions from her days as a pornography star, and they consent to make a video for Hugo Rich on prom night and on school grounds. After the effective shoot, and after Eli has been dropped off with the tape's Lord duplicate, Danielle and Matthew have intercourse without precedent for their limousine. Matthew Kidman, played by Emil Hirsch. The following morning, Matthew is stunned to find Kelly, possessing the tape he has taken from Eli's home, with his folks and school head at the lounge area table. Kelly requests to talk secretly with Matthew and says that except if he is given portion, everything being equal, he will play the tape right away. Matthew, heeding Danielle's previous guidance to simply go with it, declines in light of the fact that the cash legitimately has a place with Sam Nang. Kelly rehashes his alarming statement, however Matthew supports himself and dares him, expressing that he no longer thinks often about his currently demolished future. As the tape plays, obviously Matthew and his companions have made a moderate, thorough sex training tape as opposed to an explicit film. Without any cards left to play, Kelly at long last concedes rout. Hugo Luxurious and Matthew make millions from the video. Hugo Elegant stays true to his promise and pays for Sam Nang to come to the USA, while Matthew has sufficient cash to go to Georgetown and take Danielle to DC with him. The last scene is Matthew crashing into Georgetown College in a BMW Z4. Matthew's story closes with him getting the young lady of his fantasies and an opportunity at the future he has for a long time truly cared about.